So starting a new venture can be really intimidating, but what I've realized in my own journey as a first-time entrepreneur is that our individual mindset and psychology is really our biggest enemy. Hi, I'm Jocelyn, I'm the founder of A+CE, and by day I'm a doctor by trade, and at night I spend the rest of my time working on A+CE and my baby and my sportswear company. And looking back, I realized it was my own fear and my doubt that really stopped me from actually starting this sooner. So I thought I'd split these series into two parts. Firstly, tips on how you can master an entrepreneur mindset, overcoming your own fears and your doubts. And then secondly, actual practical exercises that you can use to help with that. So whether you're a first-time entrepreneur or thinking about starting something new, or you've been at it for a while and just looking to master psychology, this is the video for you. So I personally believe there are three main categories when it comes to mastering the entrepreneurial mindset. Firstly, embracing the unknown. Secondly, overcoming self-doubt. And thirdly, building resilience. So all the quick tips I'm about to run through will basically cover these three categories. So number one, research and educate. Knowledge is your superpower. Although really taking action is your actual power, having the knowledge is a great power to have. Whatever it is that you want to start, dive into the market, do research. Find out what your target market likes as well as the mega and the mini trends. Now obviously there's that fine balance of how much do you know versus when do you take action, and it's not about knowing everything before you take action, but it's important to know enough for you to take the action and the right action. There's a tip that says if you've got about 60 to 80% of the market research, you probably have enough information for you to make a decision. And remember, the worst decision is not making a decision at all. The worst action is not taking action at all. So yes, know as much as you can, but don't let knowledge be a barrier for you to take that next step. Tip number two, surround yourself with support. What I've realized is that not a lot of people around me are like me, but there are also a lot of people who are like me in this world. So your support may not be your parents, your family, or your friends, but there is support out there for you. Connect with fellow entrepreneurs, mentors, or just join an online community with the same vision as yourself. Really having people you can lean on and count on during tough times is really helpful. Tip three, flip your thoughts. When it comes to self-doubt, this is a biggie. So when self-doubt creeps in, flip those negative thoughts around. So instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I can't do this yet, or I'm a learner and I'm an improver. If you listen to your self-doubts, you end up playing small. And think about all the customers and the clients you let down for not taking that next step and bringing your product into fruition. Tip number four, celebrate your wins. Honestly, with A+CE, it's already been a roller coaster ride and the journey hasn't even taken off the road. And what I've learned is that every little win is a win. The way you deal with failure, the way you bounce back up, the way you were resilient, the way you persevered, all the ups, all the downs, celebrate them all. Because recognize your achievements, no matter how small they are, will actually boost your confidence. And tip number five, accept imperfections. There's this term in the business world which is MVP, and it's not most valuable player, but it's minimal viable product. The point is you're not here to launch a perfect product, but here to launch a minimal viable product that you can then iterate once you get feedback. And it's the same with you as a person. No one is perfect, and you don't have to be perfect in order for you to start and begin your entrepreneurial journey. Mistakes happen, embrace the learning curve, and really just use the failures as a stepping stone to growth and improvement. As you iterate and as you go, you will find the best version of yourself. Tip number six, break down goals. As well as it's important to celebrate your small wins, it's important to break down your goals into smaller chunks. Because setting massive goals can feel really overwhelming, and also makes you lose confidence when you realize that your goal is probably 10 years away and you're chipping at it. And really the point is to keep the motivation going. So if you're able to break down your goals to smaller chunks, you're able to achieve things a lot quicker and a lot easier, which then builds motivation and confidence for you to keep going. Tip number seven, seek feedback. Now it's a bit like dealing with rejection and failure. It's actually really important to seek feedback. A lot of us don't seek feedback because we're scared of what people would say. But actually, as an entrepreneur, you will hear a lot of no's and rejections throughout your journey. So really the important thing is the earlier you get feedback, the better it is. So don't be afraid to get feedback from your peers, your customers, or your mentors, or anyone around you. Constructive criticism is what you're looking for, and that will really help you refine your business along the way. And finally, find inspiration in others. What I've personally found really, really helpful is actually just to be watching videos and podcasts of successful entrepreneurs that I look up to. People like Sarah Blakely and engineering have both played a massive role in my entrepreneurial journey, as well as my self-doubt and my confidence in myself. Find people that you look up to. Their stories will help inspire you through difficult times, as well as getting you to take that action that you need. And what I've learned from listening to stories is that I'm not the only one who's going through this, and there are a lot more people who are going through exactly what I'm going through, as well as successful business people and entrepreneurs who've basically gone through exactly what I've gone through, and they've just gone down and spent more time and spent more years in this field. So remember, every successful entrepreneur has faced self-doubt, fear, and everything in between. And it's really how we handle those emotions that actually make or break us and make and break our business. So stay focused, stay determined, and believe in yourself. So if you found this video helpful, give a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to follow my journey with ACE as well, I vlog all my updates and I try and keep things as transparent as possible. But when I'm not doing that sort of thing, if I'm not vlogging, there's no updates, I tend to do a lot of deep dive videos like this one. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!